Hi, how are you? It's Travson here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we did the dungeon Maraudon. Got a decent amount of XP. Took us around an hour and a half, but we eventually got to slay Princess Theradris. I don't think I got any good loot, but our bags are hella full, so we're gonna have to get rid of some stuff before we head out today. First, we're gonna have a chat here with Chandris Feathermoon. To our south are the ruins of Solarsile. This is an area that far predates modern times. We explored the ruins initially and found nothing of note. As such, we left it in peace. Very recently, the Hatecrest Naga have occupied these ruins in alarming numbers. At first, we considered it as the precursor for an attack, though that threat is still possible. We believe there might be something else going on. Go there, explore the ruins, and look for anything that stands out to you. Good luck, Squilly Dilly.
Watch over you.
Okay, so I guess like we're gonna go fight the Naga. I wonder who came first, the Naga or the Night Elves. I think it's the Night Elves, because the Naga, I believe, are made by the old gods, kind of like a corrupted version of the Night Elves. Okay, we got a lot of junk here. I'm gonna get rid of the Star Ruby. Could sell it on the auction house, but should I keep it? I don't know. Nah. Yeah, we did get a lot of junk from that dungeon. Sands we can get rid of. Elemental water. Globe of water. Don't think we need any of that. Enchanted water. Yeah, I think that's good. Solid stone, shiny, polished, whatever that is. We still have snowballs. And then we have these bracers, get rid of those. And this pumpkin, don't need that either. Alright, so I think we're okay for now. We'll buy a couple of waters, though.
May the stars guide you.
Alright, well, let's head out and go check out this ruin that is south of us. Yeah, I think the Naga were created by N'Zoth, right? Made like a little deal with Queen Ashara. Turned her into a Naga. Guess that's where Lady Vash came from as well, was from N'Zoth. But it was all the jailer's idea. The jailer, I don't know how that works. But I don't know, everybody says everything that's happened is because of the jailer. I wonder if the old gods apply to that theory, but who knows. Alright, so here we are. There's a bunch of Nagas here. Let's check this out. The ruins of Solarsai. Examining the gazebo reveals some interesting and unusual things in contrast to the surrounding ruins. First, the gazebo is clearly a more recent construction than the other objects in the ruins. Second, the gazebo has a small series of glyphs engraved into the sides of it. The glyphs repeat in their pattern, but it otherwise is known in origin and meaning. Third, the stone of the gazebo itself is warm to the touch. This certainly quantifies as standing out in the search of the ruins. Alright, with the discovery of the strange gazebo in the heart of the ruins of Solarsai, the time has come to return to Feathermoon Stronghold and report to General Chandris Feathermoon what has been discovered here. Alright, so I guess we're going back. These Nagas are level 42, so they shouldn't be that bad if we have to fight them. Okay. It's funny how close they are. They weren't kidding when they said they were planning an attack, probably. Alright, so let's jump in here. Let's see what Chandris has to say.
Hello.
Welcome back, Sweetie Diddley. Your report on the gazebo is most disturbing. It would seem that even if the Naga there were not planning on an attack, their continued presence bodes ill for our push into Feralus. At any rate, here is compensation for your investigation. It would seem the Feathermoon Stronghold is in dire need of additional assistance concerning the Hatecrest Naga. I'd like to offer you the task. If you are so inclined, there is much to do. At this point, I am going to direct you to my second Latronicus. He's been keeping a close eye on the Naga forces to date. I'll assess the general situation here in regards to the Naga. As much as I want to commit a full force to move against them, leaving a stronghold open to direct attack from the Horde or worse seems less optimal. Anyways, Latronicus waits. Good work thus far, Squilly Dilly. Keep it up. You're dismissed. Okay, so here he is, Latronicus. This guy looks pretty cool, actually. Latronicus. Oh, there we go.
How may I help?
Against the Hatecrest. Excellent, Squilly Dilly. I value a can-do attitude in those who I work with. I've been tasked by General Feathermoon to address the Naga in a direct manner. My plans are twofold. One, we will weaken their forces both in number and in command, and two, we will uncover what they are up to in the ruins. With your help, we'll counter the Naga presence without sacrificing the general security of the stronghold. The best course of action at this point is to assume that regardless of what the Naga are up to, they will eventually move to secure the island for their own. We need to take aggressive steps to counter that threat before it is too late. Bring me 10 Hatecrest scales that are in good condition. It should be obvious to you how to acquire them. You'll cut your teeth on the Naga for the first time, and will have a weakened Naga presence on Sandor Isle. Both are prospects that play to our advantage.
Farewell.
Alright, so there we go. We're going to go fight some Nagas. Had a feeling that was going to happen. And it is funny. It looks like the Horde and the Alliance in Feralus both have, border issues. Even though these guys are on an island, you would think they would have no problem at all. But I was wrong. They actually have a Naga problem. So but it's not as bad as what the Horde have. The Horde have ogres to the north, gnolls to the south. They also have insects to the south as well. So the gnolls are worrying about. And they're actually affecting the gnolls, making them go insane. Okay. But I do plan on going, we'll try to do this quest chain, or finish this quest chain. And then once we're done, we'll head over to Darnassus. And we will try to get into a battleground. And if it doesn't work out, I'll just hurt back and get back to questing again. I need to weapon enchant up. Go. Looks like the drop rate on these hate skills not that high. We're getting a lot of clams as usual. Wonder why they drop clams. I guess, I don't know, they're not really... I guess they hold on to clams or shells or whatever. They're not really fish. Well, they are fish, but... I don't know. It's like when Murlocs hold on to them, too. I always think it's kind of weird. You get, like, clams from Murlocs. It's about time we got a scale. There we go, we got our first scale. I've never done this quest chain before, so I'm interested to see what happens. It would be cool to see if it's actually connected with Cthulhu in AK-40. It might be, but who knows. Get a little Wind Fury proc. Surprised we got a Wind Fury proc from that far. But the drop chance on these Hatecrest Naga scales is pretty brutal. It makes me wonder how long it's going to take us to get it. I have to say like 40 Nagas here. Because if we're not getting any drops, good thing we're getting fish oil though, that we can actually use that, I believe, for water walking. Might be going into the water too. Good that we got water breathing. So I have a feeling we'll probably end up finishing off all of the Naga up here, and then we'll probably have to go into the ocean to get the rest. So I've been watching videos on people talking about how much gold you'll need for Wrath. Well, not what you'll need, but how much gold people plan on farming. Some people say they're going to try to farm 75k gold. I think that's nuts. It'd be interesting to do the math on that. I think Wrath will come out probably December. So we'll say 7 months away. So say you make like 1k gold a week. By the time Wrath comes out, I don't know. 7 months away is a long time, though. Like, how long do you think pre-patch will be? Like a month? How long do you think this phase will last? Probably not too long. Like 7 months is like a long shot. You can only get 28,000 gold if you make 1,000 gold a week. I think 20k gold is possible, maybe. I don't know. You'd have to be doing pretty good gold farms, though. I don't know how much I'll probably have, but I at least want to have my epic flying on my rogue and my druid. That's the main thing that I want. Because you can unlock that supposedly at level 77. And if you have epic flying while flying around Northern, at level 77, you're gonna be going pretty quick. The level's really fast. Because most of the time, like, wasted in WoW is just travel time. I think majority of the time in WoW is just going from point A to point B. And that's why people were just so obsessed with getting their mount at 40. And same with me. Like, I even try to get little extra stuff like this increased mount speed by 3%. It pays off. I mean, it will pay off in the road and Outland. A lot of riding around in Outland. Hit him. A lot of procs here. I didn't even know that there was Nagas in this area. I think up here I thought there was, the Twin Colossals, but there's a lot of giants up here. And Yetis. I never knew that there was Nagas here. Perilous is full of different kinds of monsters, that's for sure. I think that's one of the cool things about it is how divided it is. There we go. Make sure we keep getting rid of these big clams. Alright, so I think we may have dealt with all the Nagas on this island. Oh, there's one over there. We're getting close. We're only halfway on our hateful Naga scale farm. Also, that big, the big tundra mount, or whatever it is, there's like a big mammoth you can get. It's like the first mount with vendors on it in the game. And that's 16,000 gold, believe it or not. I didn't even know that. I don't think I'll be buying that, though. Is it really that much worth it? Like, I don't know, you have a vendor that you can repair your gear. It's pretty good. It's useful. I usually like mounts like that, because they're at least useful. You can just bring your mount up and then repair your stuff, which is nice. Not sure if I'll buy it, though. One thing I do think is useful, though, maybe, is the ring. The Dalaran ring. There's a ring that's actually pretty good. Stats aren't bad. And if you use it, it'll teleport you to Dalaran. Thing is, you need I think you need Exalted with the Kirin Tor. And I'm not too sure how worth it that'll be. That's like 6,000 gold. It's a little too much just for a teleport. To Dalaran. Like, if you have epic flying, like, I'll just fly there, you know what I mean? Not sure how worth it that is. Things that I will 100% want to purchase, dual spec. I'll want that right away. I'm gonna want my professions figured out. I'm gonna be doing urban alchemy on the druid, and my rogue will be engineering and jewel crafting. I actually need to get jewel crafting going pretty soon because it's going to be pretty expensive. Level up. Well, so I got to raid in the Sunwell for our first couple raids. We got up to Muru. Is the second last boss. And we couldn't kill him. Had trouble dealing with the ads. Eventually we would get overwhelmed and they would wipe us. But we should, hoping to get Kill Jaden down this week. So, could potentially have a video taking down Kill Jaden coming up pretty soon. And that'll be the end of TBC, guys, once that's done. Still waiting on the second glaive, too. Hope I can get that before everything ends. Be fun to do a couple BGs. Have some fun. PvPing. The thing is, I won't be surprised if I don't get it. There's the same thing with Thunder Fury. I had one half of the binding, and then I just couldn't get the second half. I hope that's not the case again, but could be. We got a black pearl, that's okay. Still need to do another Zul'Farrak, though. Could be another idea. It'd be nice to get into another Zul'Farrak to finish these two quests that we didn't get to finish. It would also help us catch up a little bit on the Paladins, around a level ahead of us. I do want to try to catch up. It'd be a shame if, you know, he got into, like, you know, went to TBC like 10 episodes earlier than the other one. It's kind of weird, though. They started at the same time. I think the reason why the Paladin's ahead is just because he's done more dungeons. Like, we got a lot of XP last episode in Maraudon. I'd be willing to do another Maraudon, too. Like, we didn't do all the bosses in there, so... why not? Go one more. One more scale. This guy's gonna have it. Don't know why I put down all my totems, but maybe I'll increase my luck. And that's why we put them all down. Actually pulled this guy. Who is this guy? He's wrecking me. We gotta get it from one of these two. Oh, we get uncovered of the Wind Fury totem. Oh, there we go, and we got a Wolf Rider's Belt of Defense. Not very good. I don't know who would wear that, to be honest. Maybe, oh yeah, a Druid. A Druid tank. Probably think that's not bad. But overall, probably wouldn't want to have it. Doesn't help with threat at all. Alright, so let's turn in this quest. Hopefully get a decent amount of XP.
Hello.
So Diddley, if you're here to verify the task given to you, then excellent. It is 10 Hatecrest scales I seek. If you are here for chit-chat, then I am currently unavailable for such trivialities. Know this. We Night Elves are not warmongers. Our race is dedicated to the preservation of peace and harmony. This does not mean, however, that we will not proactively protect our own interests. This is my duty to General Feathermoon and to the Stronghold. Yes, these skills are more than satisfactory. Actually, I think I will send these down to Pratt for him to take a look at. Maybe he can craft something useful out of them. As for you, I have another mission I want to send you on, but first, here is your bounty for the scales. Your continued service to the General and Feathermoon Stronghold at large is a blessing in the face of adversity. Squiddly Diddly, new scouting reports have given us a good idea on the Naga chain of command. Royalty is present amongst their rank and file, and they are the ones calling all the shots. Specifically, we've identified one of the crueler royals as Lord Shaizaru. Scouts report that he himself has uncovered an odd relic during the recent Naga excavation in a cave south of the main ruins, across the water on the Isle of Dread. Put a stop to it by putting a stop to him, and bring me his relic so we can study it. Alright, so it looks like we are going to have to take the fight to the Nagas and defeat their leader, Lord Shalzaru. We will save that for next episode, and then if we finish up that quest chain next episode, we'll probably head over to Darnassus, and then we will hopefully get into a battleground soon. That is the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.